freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. So we got our account from Bronze to Mythic, episode 6, draft 6. Just had our first dud of a draft. If you missed it, go watch it on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Therefore, we are still in gold, but we're on the edge of a platinum. We're just a few wins away, which is no problem at all. So to get right back into that, check out the bingo board, like, comment, subscribe. As always, appreciate the support. Let's do this. Called 7-0 in chat, so there you go. And we're going to open up some kind of okay 5-mana rares. All right, so we've got Collective Inferno, Convoke Rare, doubles damage for sources. Really got to be all the same source to make this card even remotely playable. And I think this card is a lot worse than it looks overall. We see Selfless Safe Right, which is a pretty good card. It's a little awkward and clunky, but it can be quite a blowout in like a big combat. I think the problem with this card is that like it's easy to imagine a scenario where this card's a blowout, but there's gonna be spots where it's like just like a 4/2 Snakeskin Veil, which is like okay, but not the most incredible. That being said, it's probably still our pick. Flock Imposter, Cinder Strike, Searblade Scout, Mist Meadow Council, all fine cards, but yeah. So there you go. Selfless Safe Right is fine. Just take an elf, do it.
An elf, a magical elf.
And get past a pack with Dream Harvest is on the bingo board. Just saying, Dream Harvest win is on the bingo board. 7 mana sorcery. Each opponent exiles cards top of the library until they've exiled total amount of a 5 or greater, and you just get to play those cards. What do we think, folks? You can play it in a green-black elf deck. It is just a playable black card. There's also the sorcery speed bite, which is like fine, of course. I'm in, folks. Let's just freaking do it. Taking the rares. Getting our first special guest card, and it sucks.
Still a piece of garbage.
Wanderwine Prophets. 6 mana for a 4/4 champion of Merfolk. If this deals combat damage to a player, sack a Merfolk to Time Walk, which is obviously horrendous. We also have a Boggart Mischief, which is really, really good, but has to be specifically in a Goblin deck, which we are not currently. I don't think either of our first 2 picks goes towards that. We've got a Great Forest Druid, which is a great little 2-drop mana dork. That could also be a mana fixer. Twin Flame Travelers.
The elementals are gathering.
Sure. Safe Right Cavalry's fine, but worse than the Druid. Just like the Druid, I think. Not an elf, but you get past a Steam Vents, a Dawn Hand Uologist. Pretty good card, just like Siege Rhino. Blossoming Defense is fine. I think it is not necessarily as good if we're like a bigger green deck. It's better in like a more linear, aggressive deck. Dawn's Light Archer and Feed the Flames. I imagine with a Mana Dork so far and a Dream Harvest, we're gonna be more of a like rampier big stuff deck. But the Safe Right wants to be played in an elf deck. Notably, it does not protect itself, which is kind of annoying. So I kind of want the 4-drop elf over the Blossoming Defense. This might be wrong, but I'm just going my gut. Taking some elves, we get past an Unbury, which is a double Raised Dead for the same type, which is like a fine card in the grindy deck. I think it comes fine in our deck. We got an Archer, a Dream Caesar, and not too much else. Best card in the back is the Blossom Bind. It's not really for us, so take the Unbury. And another pack that is not really great for us. Interesting to see how Draftsmith is applying these cards. It's noting that we are Golgari, so you want elves, not Kithkin, even though this card's better. It's kind of cool. Blighted Backthorn is kind of mopey too. I think I agree, just the Archer. Just like, we kind of want our elves to trade, so you want cards in the graveyard for elves. It's kind of what the theme of the deck is. And this card does a great job of that. Just comes down, trades. It's not fancy, it's not flashy. And Rhyme Speaker. This card's kind of gas. 2/4 for 4. It's up the beanstalk for 4 mana spells. That being said, I don't know if Sultai is exactly where we want to be. There's another Siege Rhino here also. This card's kind of sweet. We haven't been close to elementals yet. Power reset, thanks so much. Maybe just take the Geologist. stay the course here a little bit. And this pack is bad. Dude, what is going on? We got a Goblin and a Kithkin, neither of which plays very well with us. I mean, the Farmer we could just play, just like a fine 3/3 for 3. We can do a little surveilling. It's actually pretty good in our deck, because the surveilling plays well with the elf things. And that's your goal in this format. Try to find those cross synergies where you have a card that's not quite on theme with your deck, but is kind of. So I think the Farmer is fine. And Tilling is unexciting, to say the least. Also can't find our Dream Harvest, unfortunately. Yeah. I think I would like to not play this card, but if we have to, it's the end of the world. Prankster, Spewer, another pretty bad pack of mediocre cards that I'm not excited about. Not a great first pack. Somehow the Boggart Mischief tables. Probably no one wants to be Goblins. Like, Goblins seems kind of gas, honestly, but yeah, actually no one wants to be red or Goblins or anything. All right. Maybe we want to actually... This is insane. So we just got like 5 Goblins in our last few picks. Oh my god.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, so we open up 2 Mythic rares, both not in our colors. We open up an Iridu, Carrier of Dawn, just a Baneslayer with a bunch of upside. And then we open up a Catharsis, which is actually ridiculous. For 6 mana, you just get you get 8 power of haste and pump the team. Shit. But they're both completely off color. That being said, I only have a few black cards. Maybe we should try to go green-white. You need to be white and red for this card to work, which we are not. But this is a 1 color. Sure. Right, take the Carrier of Dawn. Another Boggart Mischief. Woo, boy. All right. Damn. Damn, indeed. Better feed the flames, too. Okay. I mean, chomping Changeling is not that many things to destroy with it. This is a tough pack. It's pretty hard to go into Goblins when we have like 3 cards, you know, and none of our cards work with Goblins, so let's take the Changeling. There's Requiting Hex, Kinsbale Aspirant, and Sun Dappled Celebrant. Another Feed the Flames also. Current Kithkin count is 1, which is not very good for the Aspirant. Do you want to try and play this thing? Do you want to say the course seems to be black-green? These are all very difficult questions to answer. We only have three black cards, and they're all pretty... I mean, we have the Harvest too, but... None of these black cards are particularly exciting, you know? Alright, I'm taking the Kithkin. More green cards. Shimmer Wild Growth. Couple Kithkin. Another great Goblin card. I don't know if it was worth it. If we had just dove in headfirst into Goblins, that could probably be great. But, like, it would require dumping almost every card pick so far. Like, which is a really hard thing to do. That's where these Kindred sets get awkward, because, like, you can't dump everything, you know? Whereas a more normal set, you can kind of just, like, figure it out. I think Growth is good here. Take the Growth. Informant. White does seem somewhat open. What's up, Harrison? Thanks to the resub. I'm a big fan of the Informant, honestly. I'm just take the freaking Informant. We know we're green. Take the damn green card. And then we see Wretched Wretch. An Auntie. Gift Keepers. Pretty cool top end card, actually. It's a good card to splash, as are most of the Vivid cards.
Well, look at all the colors.
I'm cool with this. And Moonlit Lamenters, also pretty good. Just be like Abzan mid-range. Maybe the Asper pick was bad, but whatever. Yeah, Elves aren't really flowing. Kithkin aren't really flowing. But the plan B sort of stuff is. Sure. Take the mentor. And man, best card in the back is. I think if we had actually just like said, you know what, forget all these cards, put these 4 cards in, and start taking goblins, that'd probably be pretty good. But that's like a really, really hard thing to do. When you already have, you know, 15, whatever, 10, 15 playables laid out. I don't even know. All right. Another informant. I mean, like, we're getting some stuff, you know, like, I think Rooftop Preacher is fine. It's not good, but I think it is. I think it's a Wicker Maw, too, which is also just kind of fine. We have some Vivid stuff, too, and it also fixes. Sure. Take that guy. And I think the Sprigs card is also fine. Currently, we have 2 Tree Folk and a Changeling. Don't want any of these cards. Don't want any of these cards. All right, pack 3.
I'm the machine!
I mean, it's a bingo square. Like, do we just take second Dream Harvest and just kind of just try and do the thing? What else is in this pack? There's an Outrider, is pretty good. It does let us like play towards it more clearly. It does mean we're going to be pretty solidly 3 colors. It's like fine. We have a decent amount of fixing, so I think it means tilling is also not part of the equation. Yeah, sure. Let's just freaking do it. I'm in. Let's have some fun. We got a Grove Guide. Honestly, we're probably interested in at least 1 core in this deck. Response is good, though. It's a good removal spell. We're definitely 3 colors, but whatever. We're just gonna get there. Oh, boy. That's a card. Spry and Mighty. Much better when you're being aggressive. Choose 2 creatures to control. Draw X, the difference in power. And pump them both. This card's not in our deck. Yeah, it's fine. It's a pretty busted card. Let's take it. We got some removal now, which is good. Unbury, Double Eulogist, Dream Caesar. Sure. Embrace is great. We have a few blight things also. Our mana base is not going to be pretty, man. The 3rd Boggart Mischief, man. Imagine just leaving it all out there, you know? Just having it all, not taking any of it. Could have had the Dream Goblin Gek. Ridiculous. All right, so Evolving Wilds might be our most important card. We're going to take that right now. We are Lamentor. Lamentor's great. Like we have the tools here. Our mana's pretty bad. Our Goblin deck would have been so good. Holy moly! Always draft Goblins. Never deviate. Rooftop Percher is. I already have a lot of 5, so Dream Caesar's fine, I think. Dream Caesar alongside our Lamentor is pretty cool. 3rd Dream Caesar, less exciting. Pummeler, we only have 3 colors, so don't have any hybrid cards or any like extra value there, so I don't think we're playing any of these cards. Late Cinder Strike, I like that card. Alright. Sure. So we have Great Forest Druid and Shimmer Wild's Growth really putting in some extra work here. Flat resub, thanks so much. This is 25 cards. Yeah. I mean, our Selfless Safe Right's honestly pretty bad in this deck. But it's still, like, okay. Keeper. Double Eulogist. Elf count is... It's 6. Changeling, Archer. Wicker Maw probably also got to make the deck. I think I agree chomping Changeling is not really doing it for me. All right. Another somewhat messy one. After a few smooth drafts, last few have been kind of tough. Oh my god, it hates it. It hates our deck.
Still a piece of garbage.
Love it. All right. So this is just our deck, I think. We just have 24 playables. We have one Evolving Wilds. Not much we want to play in the board anyway, and our mana is pretty bad. It's mostly just the double white on the carrier, but card's pretty busted. So, yeah, that's fine. And we have like double Informant. We have a lot of 2-drops. We have a Great Forest Druid, a Shimmer Wild's Growth, and a Wicker Maw to fix our mana, and a Tend the Sprigs too. So, I think our mana will be mostly fine. Double Lamenter, double Dream Seezer for a little value there. As long as our opponent's decks aren't super fast, we're going to be okay. So we're going to play some mishmash of mana base here. 7/7. No, we gotta do 8. We'll do 8/6/4, which is not the best, but sure. All right, well, it's Dream Harvest time, folks. We're trying to check out that Dream Harvest box on our bingo board. So, what do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay, for the double Dream Harvest deck, and trying to do the thing and see if we can't get it done. So, let's rock and roll. All right, let's do this. Chat, coming out with me. Yeah, I mean, just a Siege Rhino in our deck. You know, it's not great, but we can keep this. Honestly, a pretty good Vessel for Blight too. Forest Druid into Dream Seeders, pretty good. Definitely light on removal. That's definitely not a good part of our deck, but opponent takes a mulligan for us. Should like that. And yeah, just do the thing, right? Great Forest Druid. I kind of like this card, Tend the Springs. I think you need to have a number of Tree Poke in your deck, or Changelings, but I think 3/4 with your ramp spell is pretty sweet. No! That's gross. Alright, whatever. Play Farmer, say go. We are Farmer. Nice big butt. Silvergill Peddler. That's all our colors. Can't blight onto the Druid, unfortunately. It's kind of stinky. It's annoying. What do we blight onto? I could try and get an elf in the graveyard. Yeah, maybe just attack. Might just make a 2/1 Flying Ravenous Rat. I think it just might be fine. The 10's on next turn, which is great. So, I'm gonna blight the flyer.
Just wither away to nothing.
They also have mulligan this game, so we've got a Kithkin. That's gonna go to the graveyard, I think. We can do better than that. And alright. Doing the thing. They want to loot, go nuts, I don't really care. They can't blight here, unfortunately. That's the Blossom Mind is what it says. They attack and loot, whatever. They play another stinky Merfolk. This is 2 pretty bad cards. We got Tend the Springs and Dream Harvest. That's pretty great for us. So we play a land. And we're going to jam for 3. And go Tendon. Who wants to cast Dream Harvest next turn? I need double black, don't I? Yes, I do. All right. Black, Tree Folk, Scry, Shimmer Wild Growth can go. All right, folks. Looking for a game-winning Dream Harvest. That's what we're trying to do here. Not the 5 open mana, though. Yeah, we're on full alert here. I think we're just going to attack with our 3s, and we don't care about them that much. Yeah, let's start. They can have a Convoke card. They can have a lot of things here, but I think we should attack and find out. If we're playing Commander, we'd be golden, right? Don't forget that, like, if you hit a 4 and then a 5, you get all of it. It's not like you get a max value of 5. It's just until you hit a total mana value of 5. So they're gonna make a pretty safe looking double block here. This is fine. I'm cool with this. Great. And then we're not casting Harvest. We're gonna try to cast this guy. They got Counterspell. Go nuts. A little elf.
Elves.
Get lucky and mill over an elf here. Are they going to tuck it? No, they're going to keep out. Sure, that's fine. All right, so we milled over. No elves, unfortunately. That's fine. Let me just say go. All right. Yeah, some of the best art in the set on a filler common. Oh my god, that's a card. Kin Binding is absurd. Thankfully, their board is empty, but this card's ridiculous. Just pumps it every turn, makes token every turn. Not good on defense, though, so we're going to harvest them. So, all right, here we go, folks. You ready? It's harvest time. Exile. We got a... All right, 7 mana for a 5/6 is not exactly what we were looking for, but sure, could be worse. Like if they hit a 2-drop and then a 7, and then this guy, sure, that's fine, you know. But they play a hold. Oh man, and now that this thing dies, they get it back. It's funny. All right, so pump. And we draw a provocative or protective response. Sure. Yeah. Not pretty, but... Alright. Say go. We do have second Dream Harvest to try again. Just exile the 2 cards. They could have, like... That doesn't matter, I guess. They could have, like, made a token first, but I think they're just dead. Alright. We draw Forging Wickermaw. Fantastic. They got a double chump block here. Love a double chump block. That feels nice. Wickermaw and go. This has not been the most impressive game of all time. This card's very bad against the Bitter Blossoms, so we'll say go. This game was more our opponent's deck not doing much than us doing a lot, but that's okay. Meander's Guide. This card's ridiculous. This card on an actual board is like pretty unbeatable. We draw another land. Okay, well, we I guess we're just gonna attack. I mean, we can just trade with the Merfolk guy. Oh my god. I mean, now I might just lose this game. This is actually disgusting. We're just gonna lose specific binding. And it pumps the team too. Oh my god. Well, that's a massacre. Right. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. We've found another land and we're just saying go. Yeah. I mean... This card's pretty busto. Oh my god, 2 more. Are we just dead? Everything's +3. Yeah. Card's kind of hard to beat, if I'm being totally honest. They can return a Merfolk too, and they get... Oh my god, it's actually just lethal. Alright, well, yeah, we lost to one of the better rares in the set, despite the fact that they didn't seem to have much in play. We drew some lands, they drew some creatures, and that will do it. Day turn night, real fast there. Not a very fun game, but sure, that's okay. Remember, folks, we are brought to you by Anthros, my wonderful chair sponsor. 2026, take care of yourself, all right? Invest in a good chair. You spend so much time sitting, working, gaming, whatever else you're doing, and sit in a chair, but so take care of your back, take care of your body, because otherwise you'll regret it when you get older, and we're all getting older. So, small order today. Awesome, all 100 of it's great. Want to hear about it is. So check it out. Use the link in chat or description. They do sponsor me, of course, and use the promo code JIMD MTG for $200 off your order. Anthros, fix your sit. All right, gotta keep. Sand looks better. What if you already ordered it? That's great. Mountain. All right, so we have. I think we just play dudes on. Maybe not play dudes on curve. Actually, maybe just like play growth into Dawn on hand. Because like we want to make sure we draw a card off this, so do some nice basics. I have a chair right here. See, he has a custom back on it. Hashtag sponsored. Only chair I've ever sat in where I can actually sit properly and also comfortably. I had a Herman Miller chair before this, the extra chair before that. And we are going to start playing these things. They play the Brute. Get lucky at Mill and Elf here. I guess we get lucky at Mill and Elf. Mill over are rare, but whatever, honestly. Let's get our Siege Rhinos going. Mono red. Are they mono red? This is mono red. This is mono red. Bone Club Berserker. Say go. Okay. Well, I think now I kind of want to just play this guy and draw a card. Not tapping like that. We don't. Just gonna say go. I mean, this is what our deck wants to do. Sit back, do the blight thing, draw cards, block, you know, so we are certainly in that space. They play a Bold Weir Aggressor. Other giants have double strike, leading them into a 2-3 double strike. It's fine by me. This is a great block for us, I think. Sorcery only?
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Listen. They say these things happen. More often to me than anyone else, apparently, but... Draw card. We draw the farmer. We are farmers. That's fine. No! My big dragon elemental god thing. Alright, so there you go. They have a 2-5 double strike. This card's pretty good. A lot of changelings, you know. One of the side quest groups. And they play Attentive First Year. And they can copy a triggered ability.
I gave that goblin a good recommendation.
Okay. Sure. And that's going to make this Bone Club Berserker quite large. It is very, very big. Alright. We are just taking a lot of damage. Dream Caesar for their last card. It gets to put a counter back on the Elementer. That's gas. Alright, so this is 4. We have 3 left over. Let's put the Farmer. I guess the Archer blocks this guy pretty well. Let's do that. So, let's Dream Caesar, get their last card. It's a big good one. I gotta feel like it's a good one. That's pretty good. The Brute. So, and then we are going to just say go with our Archer up. Archer can block the Bone Club Berserker well. Don't draw a banger, please. That's kind of a banger. Alright. Mountain or Elemental. Looking for a whiff here. Gonna copy. Alright, the first year's going nuts. How do these first years know so much? They hit a Flame Chain Mauler, which is whatever. And a Mountain. Jesus. This card is something. Alright, well, we got our good block at least, so... I believe this is the first mono card deck we played against, yes. Our first draft deck was almost mono white, but we got a few good green cards, so... No trample, right? Alright, good exchange. And... we've got some work to do. We draw a forest. Alright, let's draw a card. Well, 16-16. Plus I'm also a menace. Sure. Eric says, thoughts on prioritizing rares and changelings? We can keep this. I think changelings are great. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6 to 6/2 menace. I guess I'll have our Lamenters off. It's fine. Alright, so... no guarantee to find more blight stuff anyway, so... we draw a response, which is fine. We can get in for some in the air. I mean, sure. Leave 2 guys back with a response is totally fine, I think. Nice 3, technically, so... alright, just a little flyer, just doing the thing. Why the hood? Why not the hood? It's cold! It's freezing, honestly. It's very cold here. What's it? Barney's going outside. He's dumb. Cold outside. Just nothing. We don't really have a wide difference, unfortunately. Choose 2 creatures you control. You draw X, and the chosen creatures get +X, and trample where X is the difference between their powers. So I can pump this up and draw 2. Which is probably want to do, I guess, right? Maybe we actually target the menace. Nah, that's really good. Alright, I guess this is fine. Not because I would like it to be. And if they draw a rule spell, it would be pretty horrendous. Better be get blown out there, but not actually casting the spell. So I guess we're just saying go. We need to draw a spell, please. Elder, more goblins.
Like goblins with intelligence scores of 0.
Alright. They had a lot of goblins, but not much to actually like do with them, so. Hello!
Bingo!
Alright.
My friend in Kithkeeper. Come on down.
Vivid.
Let's get 3 tokens, and now we have a huge disparity for power and toughness. Oh yeah, next turn's gonna be gas. End step, ship the land. We have our kill spell up too. That's gonna be the game, folks. They say go. Alright. Bog Slither's Embrace. It is time to jump to the skies. We are going to pump this. And pump this. And we're going to Spry and Mighty. But I wasn't done yet. I guess they are just dead, but whatever, sure. That's fine. Okay. This is about as good as it gets for us, I think. Druid into Uologist into Spry and Mighty. We're going to keep. I like this card a lot. Just an honest little mana dork. Just a hard-working tree folk. It takes a long time to say anything in Eddish. So we don't bother saying things unless it's worth taking a long time to say.
Fool of a took.
And it plays really well with Dream Caesar. Jeez. This is a nice little 1-2 punch, honestly. 3-2 flyer. Make us an 0-3. Totally fine. And we are going to Blight.
The blight. The blight.
Big booty mana dork. We got big booty dorks. We got big booty dorks. Ah! Discard a card, please. Goodbye, Wildvine Pummeler. Big pickup. Also, the difference in power and toughness when it has a negative creature is pretty funny. No, Enables Inversion. They could have killed my guy. Actually, they couldn't have killed it, I guess, so. That's fine, though. 2 for 1. We'll take it. Pretty good 2 for 1, too. Let me draw another Dawn hand. Well, sure. I'll start doing the elf thing.
Oh, the elves, the elves.
And we got an elf in there. Yes, we do. And we're just gonna... Wait, do we? Oh, no, we don't. No elf. No elf, no siege rhino. Totally fun. If they tap out, we get to cast Spry and Mighty. We draw 4 cards and the game probably ends, so... They don't tap out, though, so we ain't doing shit here, honestly. So we're going to start by attacking. We want them to kill this. They said go with always mana up and nothing. A little sketchy, but... We're going to tap for green, and green, and a couple wilds on this. We're going to name white. Get our Vivid on. Get our Vivid on. And do it again. This is definitely this card at its, you know, the bottom of its range, I think, but... No elves again, jeez. I mean... Zerath, they aren't doing anything. I'm getting worried. Nope, just Nightmare Sower. Alright, well, here we go.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Get up. Let's get up. Don't do it. Man, don't do it. No, don't do it. Think of your family. Think of your fans. Think of everybody. You got the kid.
If they have the Fatal Push here, I will cry. I will... Oh my god. Why would you do that to me? Put me in such pain. Alright. Pump him up. What a cruel thing to do. Alright. Attack for 1,000,000, and this game is cooked, I think. Play land. Attack for 10. Like, what can they have, though? We get the priority. It costs 1 black. Oh, they have the Death Touch card. They can't block the Menace guy, though. Oh, I should have attacked with this. That was stupid. Because they have the Death Touch card. They can Trinket. Nope. Or not. Well, I don't know what they have. But now they probably can't win. Because my backup plan is this Kithkeeper.
No mortal stands a chance against the magical elements.
What is going on? This is a weird game. Like, I feel like this game should have gone sideways. And then it just sort of didn't. That's fine. It's got lifelink. That's pretty good. Yeah, sure. We have Unbury. For 2 of the same type. I don't think we have that. We Kithkin Citizen, Elf Warlock. Yeah, we have 2 Kithkin, so. We're gonna cast Kithkeeper, so sure. Coming in. And it is time for the Kithkeeper. The Kith that keeps on kithin'.
Oh, look at all the colors.
And now, oh, they're green, so we can safe right also. Oh, we're cooking, folks. We are cooking.
Who do you think you are?
Go ahead, try it, see what happens. Self a safe right, ready to rock and roll. Yeah, this is a hard card to make work. It's really powerful if it does work, but... we could pump and fly, but we're not going to because we just have this the safe right we want to keep up, so... They're going to say go. We draw tree. So if I cast Dream Harvest here, it doesn't really have an effect on the game that I win. It doesn't count as winning a game with Dream Harvest, right? Here's Dream Harvest. So we came to do. We came to bingo, alright?
Bingo.
All right.
We hit a Glister Barn. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We already had lethal. This could push us over the lethal edge, though. We now have 4 vivid colors.
Wow, look at all the colors, man.
Sure. Diversify our bonds. Same with everything. The question is, if you win the game on this turn, does that count for bingo? Does that count as Dream Harvest winning the game? Yes or no? Like, if they do nothing and die, I don't know if it does. If they have a removal spell, then I think it does. Looks like we're short, because they're going to Wither here, gain a life. So they're going to kill a thing, kill the Druid. There's no way they had that earlier, right? They go to 3. Our hand's still phenomenal, so like whatever, you know, but they're going to cast Harvest and beat us with it. That'd be hilarious. Like, the Glistener is very good on this board, you know? Prisma Basher. I gotta guess. Only for 2, though. Acts for 3 lifelink. That is not good enough. So, 88 trample, 3/4 lifelinker. We've got all the gas in the world. They are very dead. So, should I have named this? I mean, we don't have any white, so that's why we named white with the growth. They're dead, right? So they're at 3. Yeah, I mean, coming in. So the question is, doesn't tap for white? Yeah, it does. It's 1 mana of a chosen color. That's what the card does. People say I don't read cards, you know? Come on. All right, so the question is, I'm trying to see the board. I'm trying to ask a question. The question is, did Dream Harvest win that game? Keep or mulligan? This is a bingo board question. Did it win that game? Yes or no? I think it had a pretty good effect on the game. The Glistener definitely pushed through, I think. I was leaning yes. Looks like a lot of no's in chat, though. I'll let the will of the people decide here.
They just want you to play the card again.
I mean, we're playing it anyway. It's not like we're taking it out of a deck, so. Yeah, I think it did, honestly. I think we might have won anyway, but I think we won the game because of it a turn earlier than we would have. Therefore, I think it is. Nicole, what do you think? The final ruling goes to you.
Can I tell you the truth? I've been working, so I didn't watch the game. So I actually don't know.
Hear that? Nicole didn't watch.
I wasn't watching.
I'm gonna give it a yes, folks. I think that it won the game because of it. So that's
fair,
a bingo.
I usually default to you, so
Bingo.
he'd be like, "Oh, I hope he doesn't have the fatal push, or they don't have the fatal push." And I look at the thing, and I'm like, "They're playing, red blue. What are you talking about?"
And it's gross. Yeah, I think that for me it is. I think without the Gilder guy, we would have won the game 1 turn later. So therefore, I did win the game for us. I think that's my thing. It's my TV show. Go to hell. I'll do whatever I want to do. This hand is pretty bad, honestly. It's 3 lands, 4 spells, and like a 7-drop, a reanimation spell, a card contingent on creatures, and a card. I think we gotta keep it though. I'm gonna keep. I am a Rangers fan. Yeah, I think we would have won either way, but we're counting it. It's all right, we're taking it out of our deck. I think we're likely to win another game with it anyway, so. Have a little faith here, you know? Plenty of creatures in our deck. Ooh, we gotta have faith. The Bulls and Islanders fan, yeah, I'll tell you, you know? Oh boy. And, yeah, sure. It's a loosey keep. Oh boy, and there, this is not what you want to see on your loosey keep, is 1-drop, 2-drop, but sure. Alright, that's a couple lands. Okay.
Are you not the most loathsome of my goblins?
Attack for 3. So don't play a really good card here, please. That is a pretty good card. Okay. Well, this is where everyone's going to say, you're an idiot, Jim. You should have mulliganed. And they might be right. I mean, we've played a lot of slow games in this format. It's hard to expect your opponent to go 1-4, you know, aggressive, whatever, you know, like, doesn't always happen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, we're dead. Pretty solid curve out. One of the more solid curve outs you've seen so far. Tweez goes, yeah, I mean, they actually killed us on turn 5. So, listen. Maybe we should have mulliganed. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, that's totally fine. Another kind of stinky one, but we're going to keep. Like, you just can't mulligan, I think, 3 last 4 spells. Which are any card that costs 3 less, we're stoked. Even then, just like jamming these guys to gain some life isn't the worst either, so. Right, this opponent is cooperating by not doing anything. Appreciate that. Just kidding. End step flash creature. That's fine. The format does seem pretty slow. That's my initial feeling as well. They say go. They don't have double blue up, though. I'm just going to play this guy. Got mill, some reanimate stuff. Dream Caesar. We don't hit an elf, unfortunately. They play some more 2/2s. And they play a big guy. Alright. I mean, annoying, but fine. We might hit an elf, you know, but there's no elves there either, unfortunately. We do have, we can double fairy, which is cool. Alright, they attack. Putting us to the test. Alright. That's fine. Can't chance double block there, I don't think. They play a Tributary Vaulter. Alright, we got 2 more guys to play. Sure. Pod drafting IRL, how much does knowing what's getting picked by other players help you out? Able to suss out who is drafting what sometimes? I mean, to an extent, yes. Discard a card. Discard a Shore Lurker. That's the worst card in their hand. It's not ideal for us, but... Play some guys and say go. We would like to... That's gross. It's mana value 3 or less, so... Why do they play that pre-combat? That's pretty weird, right? Maybe we should have... Nah. Whatever. Blow me out. Oh, God. Christ. Alright. Sure. Once they get this thing going, it's gonna be pretty hard to win. Doesn't seem great, but so we are going to. Their last card was a card draw spell. Jeez, that's pretty good. All right, so the problem is that we're not currently beating the board. So we got to draw a big card next turn if we can. That is extremely aggressive. I think they read power, not mana value. Didn't return anything. That's really good for us. Just gonna take the 5. Jeez. Oh my. hate to see it. Oh, and there's the Carrier of Dawn. Damn, that's sweet. Yeah. Cool. Let's just play this, I guess, and see. Doesn't counter it. I can invoke. That's gas. I didn't consider that. Okay, what's attack? Just invoke and get that last card. That's kind of gas, honestly. And then we will just eat this guy, I think. Get the last card, just the land, whatever. Now you got Baneslayer, double flyer, and they're at 17. Can flip it over next turn and get persist. Love that. Yeah, we're going to 3. We've trophied almost every draft so far. Alright, so we're gonna do the old flip.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Day turns night. Day turns night. Night light sucker. Alright, so Baneslayer's in. Other flyers in. 8 and 8 is 16. That's fun. I like this. Alright. Baneslayer. Woo!
Game. Blouses.
Hello! This is where the real gaming begins. So, up until Platinum, you get 2 points for a loss and 1 point. Sorry, 2 points for a win, 1 point for a loss. It is basically impossible to not make Platinum if you're doing enough drafts, because you just like, your win rate has to be sub 30% or whatever, which is like pretty hard if you're just like playing, you know, reasonably and playing a lot of drafts. Once you're in Platinum is where you actually have to work to get your rank ups. So now the real work begins. Our hand is pretty good, honestly. So not saying making Platinum is a complete given, but if you are drafting a lot and, you know, you are reasonably competent, you know, it's just more of a volume thing than a skill thing. Then once you're in Platinum, now we're looking at skill, wins and losses go up, lose, you know, and down and so on and so forth. And our opponent is in the tank. Gonna go for a mulligan. Earth Angel, Earth Angel. Led by Karn Blanket. Nicole likes it a lot. It's cold. See his face on there? There he is. There's Karn Blanket. Alright, let's go. Okay, well, we gotta make some land drops here. Totally fine. And we're gonna ship that. Just need any non-land. Blue-white again. Forging Wickermaw, Surveil 1. Okay. We don't draw a land again, so we're definitely attacking here. Looking to just hopefully trade and Surveil. Okay. Alright, keep a land, great. We're gonna wilds here and just make this white. We actually have the Wombo combo of the Lamenter plus the Dream Caesar, which is awesome. Attentive first year. This card was quite good against us in the earlier game. Here's Lamenter. So they go. If they attack, do we block? Probably like just kind of have to, right? You know? 2 elves in the bin for the Unbury. Rhymekin Recluse, Man O' War. That's pretty good here, actually. What's up, and a laser? Other harvest, jeez. That's not good. Alright, well, we gotta find some lands. We have both Dream Harvests. Just can't block. It's a free attack, so, and they just say go. Hate that. So, we could, flash in the safer. I just don't really do anything, though. Like, damn. Really awkward. We can bring back both elves and just, like, cast the 2-drop. certainly a sketchy spot, you know, like, what are they up to over here? I'm just gonna guess this. Won't resolve instantly, so sure. Looking for lands, we find one. We're keeping it. Need double black, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, so we got good blockers now. They also did nothing that turn, which what is... Now what's going on? They're doing actual nothing. We can draw a card and leave up Selfless Safe, right? Which plays reasonably well into their... I mean, we know we second black, but... Are they just, like, completely flooded? Like, yeah, what is going on? Land 7. Kithkeeper. That's pretty good. Alright. Sure. They can double the trigger, too. Oh, my God. They choose not to double the trigger. That's odd. All right, we gotta just cast this. We just can't not play a card this like right now. So just play our 4/2. Again, I think this card is pretty overrated. It can be really good, but like it's not like this. What are you doing with it? You know, what's it actually do for us? Yeah, whatever. ML. Untap. No, we need black lands. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? All right, so we need to start attacking, or we're just gonna lose to this thing. We can Spry and Mighty for 2, which is pretty poor, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could also Dream Caesar and just draw cards. Pretty good too. I guess that might pumps power. This guy can block it. That's pretty good, right? So let's attack. Actually, I'm sorry. You stay on. Let's die with this. Any trade we can get, pretty much. Also putting an Elf in the river is good too. All right, we're going to Dream. Dream.
You'll just wither up and die.
Oh, that's the story. They're missing a red mana. Okay. And we'll draw a card at sorcery speed. Swamp or spell. I would say Bog. This Embrace is a pretty good hit, actually. I like that one a lot. Here's a Flamekin. Mountain, Elemental, or Island. They can copy the ability. Don't like that. These cards are pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. They get a Mountain. That's not ideal.
Waka, waka.
The things I do for you viewers, you know? The things I do. Ugh. They have a Flock Imposter. That's crappy. Jeez. That's actually gross. Sure. So, yeah, they can just, like, play this, bounce the Kithkeeper and the Recluse or the Flamekin, and just double all the counters again. I don't like that. That's not what we're hoping for. We still don't have double black for freaking Harvest, which is actually just insane. We're like halfway through our deck at this point. We could Spry and Mighty the 4 and the 2. Just draw 2 cards and just try and keep some stuff moving. No Elf in the graveyard. That's pretty crappy. I don't know if we have a choice, honestly. We kind of want them to like blow us out here, so they tap off their stuff, and I can embrace them. Okay. So we're only gonna draw 1, but now I get to safely kill their Kithkeeper, so they can't Flock Imposter it. Yeah. Draw simple cards, pretty gross. And how many swamps? More than 1. Oh, like 7 or something. That's a free block. I'm an idiot. That's stupid.
I look like a jackass.
That was really bad. I just blanked on this being a 1/4. That was really, really bad. All right, so he will blight. He will kill the Kithkeeper when we're tapped out. Put the counter here. And yeah, that opened up like decent attacks for them. That was really, really bad. This should never have attacked. That was a very, very bad attack. Okay, that's fine. $14-12. Come on. Alright, no cards in hand to draw a removal spell. That's not good. So we get max punish for my 4th play. We get a 4. They have a flyer. That was pretty good. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We do both of these. It's pretty nice. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to play... I want black, though! No! What is going on? There's, I guess, 4 swamps and an Evolving Wilds. I guess it's a little light, but, shit. I think we're just dead. Yeah, if I just leave this guy back, I guess we're +3 life, just in the end of the world, but. That wasn't the worst, actually. So they play this guy, triggers... I can't copy anything, so they committed to everything. They can double Mana War next turn, which is kind of fine. Alright, so we just play this guy. Mill over all of our swamps. Play a 2/2 and just say go. Go to 6. I milled a swamp. That's one of them. And if hard they can get a swamp. No tax. 6 to 10. Actually, we milled 2 mana fixtures and a swamp. That's true. So 3 black sources go to the bin. I mean, we're at 6. They want to copy the Mana War. They have to tap 2 things. Their attack force is not exactly, insane. Yeah, I mean, if we draw a swamp, Dream Harvest is going to have to be good. There's just no 2 ways about it. Block Imposter. Take 2. Sure. We have another flying blocker. We have 4, 8, 9 mana. And a draw too, so. Bounce a 2/2. Sure. They are a 10, so like. Bounce the Lamentor. That was actually a pretty good draw. All things considered. So we have 4, 2, and 3. I think I would like to. Definitely want to dream the last card. We can hold up the Archer as a surprise blocker, which is pretty good actually. We shrink this down to a 2/2, a 3/1. And play Bear, hold up Archer. Okay. I guess we actually just put it on the Caesar itself because it's already a good block. So let's do that. The land's fine. Let's play this guy. We're actually like really close to stabilizing here. Just like if they they draw a good card, we're dead. But whatever. Like this looks pretty sketchy. We didn't play this, but you know, tense game. All right, combat. Here comes the imposter. Ten to 4. That's 10-4. No, come on. I guess I only have one good thing in the green. Oh, it's power 2 or less. That's gross. Come on, man. What is going on? Well, they draw a ridiculous rare, but it's ridiculously good with their other rare. These last 2 drafts have been a little rough. So they can trigger, copy the trigger, return both things. I guess they can only remove 2 counters, so... But they can bounce something else. Alright. So, remove both counters. Get back to Wicker Maw, whatever. That would have been a good Dream Harvest, yeah. That would have been pretty good if we had hit some of the cards they've drawn on the last few turns. And return this guy. And they can return. So they have like the loop now with the Walker and the Imposter. Nope, going for the Mana War for double Mana War next turn. Sure. Ten to 4. Okay, so we've drawn the second swap. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. That's good. 7 and 3 if they bounce this. All right, what else can we do, right? I mean, here we go, folks. Dream Harvest number 1. They have 21 cards in their deck. We get Enraged Flamecaster and the Rhyme Speaker. So you get two creatures, one with Reach. That's not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Rhyme Speaker. Rhyme Smith. Brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new. And do we hold up mana if they bounce this? We now have a flying blocker. We can hold up mana so that if they bounce the Reach guy, we can still block their thing. Oh, sure, I missed 2 damage. I'm an idiot. Oh, they both cost 3 for some reason. I don't know why, but so I play this. It's an extra blocker. Oh, they get to bounce their. I'm such an idiot. They just get to bounce their own stuff and replay it. I'm so stupid. I didn't even consider that. I'm just dumb. Yeah, we're super dead. Whatever, I guess. Yeah, so they just bounced things we stole. Yeah, all right. Maybe Dream Harvest is not that good.
Still a piece of garbage.
It was on the bingo board. I wanted to give it a try. for you, for the content. And they have this like infinite Mana War loop with Curel, Flock Imposter, and the Mana War. Yeah. So I don't have any plays anyway. What are we gonna do? You know, like what's our play? That's our big finish. All we have is 2 Dream Harvests, you know. This card's ridiculous. Mill them. They have 16 cards in their library. All right. And they just kills this guy. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. I mean, that's some pretty good rares for sure. The first year, definitely exploiting our lack of removal, which is just, you know, our fault, I guess. But hi, Cassian. How are you? Cool hat, dude. Hey, dude.
What kind of
Is that a Batman hat? You say, I'm Batman.
big hug?
Oh, thanks. It's a big hug. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I need a hug for this draft. All right, well, what are we going to do? Cast Dream Harvest again. You're exercising? Good job, dude.
I don't do exercise.
They have the Convoke, draw 3. And they kill us. There's a savage slow roll here. Just had a spell with the triggers to kill us. Wow. All right, sure, that's fine. Yeah. All right, so another pretty messy deck. Didn't really get there. I mean, we were definitely memeing this draft a little bit. Dream Harvest is a pretty bad card, I think. I'll be curious to see the actual stats on this card when there's more data. But I think overall this card seems pretty heinous. It's more of like a commander card. We did not get good value any of the times we casted it. And we were playing 2 of them. That was our entire game plan, essentially. So I'll hold your Baneslayer once, yada, yada, yada. I will say that the Dream Caesar plus Moonlit Lamenter part of our deck felt pretty good. As did the Great Forest Druid part. But when your top end card is actually just like a blank, it's like kind of a bad place to be. So whatever, it was fun. We had a good time. We harvested some memes. We filled out our bingo board, and we'll take it. We'll take it to the bank. We're in platinum. All good stuff. So more to go on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.